Just want to pop on here and say, do not subscribe to my enemies here on YouTube who have done nasty videos about me on YouTube.
And still, he has nothing.
Alright, hello guys, I'm back here again. Sorry for not uploading in so long. I had so much going on in my personal life, like moving into a new place and everything, new job, all sorts of stuff like that. So I was busy with a lot of that stuff during that time, but I'm returning to videos now, and there's a certain subject I've just been dying to make a video on, but just haven't had time because I've had so much other things I've been occupied with. But this is going to be a video and probably a final video about Dustin Nunn, because he apparently is quitting YouTube until, you know, in his words, Elon Musk buys the rights to the site, even though he doesn't understand that you don't just, just go into a business and just give him a ton of money and be like, yeah, give me YouTube, it's mine now. But, that's just his level of intelligence for you right there, and how much he actually knows about the real world, because, he doesn't have a job, he doesn't know how any sort of business works, and he hasn't had a job since he got out of high school. So that's just how intelligent he is for you. So there was a couple posts he made on his channel since, his final video he uploaded, where he said, yeah, I'm done with YouTube because I'm sick and tired of being censored and boo-hoo, like, give me a fucking break. But, he posted this video a couple months ago about him talking about how he's leaving YouTube, apparently, and he made, like, a final post around that time about how he's, done with YouTube until Elon Musk buys the rights, apparently, which I don't think that's gonna happen anyway. He's probably just talking out of his ass and not knowing what he's talking about as usual, but yeah. He made this final post, though. So he made this final post, and I'm not gonna talk in the way he does, because with the way he talks, it would take 2 hours to get through it. But I'm just gonna read it here. So this says, "My final response to my haters. Taking care of your parents is considered a real job. My parents pay me good money for taking care of them. If you're like me who lives with my parents, you would take good care of them too. I mooch money off of nobody. I am a good son. And one more thing, I will not upload any more videos or post any more posts on here, not until Elon Musk buys the rights to YouTube and make it great again. Before I call it quits on YouTube, ... For now, I would like to thank my true subscribers for enjoying my posts, videos, and live streams that I uploaded here on my YouTube channel. And I am so sick and tired of people telling me to get a job when I already have one. You will see me again after Elon Musk buys the rights to this site. Goodbye, everybody. Sincerely, Dustin A. Nunn." Yes, signing it as if he's any sort of person of any importance to this world, but that's just Dustin Nunn for you. He thinks he's this big-time celebrity when he's just some nobody who lives in his parents' apartment, who doesn't have a job or any source of income, and just mooches off them all the time and does nothing. But hey, that's just Dustin Nunn for you, like I said. But I find it funny how he continues to say, oh, I'm done with YouTube, but yet still posts on there, like, at least a couple times a month about how, oh, my haters don't know anything about me. I do have a real job. I, get allowance from my parents for doing chores. And it's like, that's what, a job when you're 5 years old? Like, I don't get why you keep insisting on you have a job when you literally say, yeah, it's just taking care of my parents. And then literally in this one video, I remember you saying that, I don't have a real job. Yeah, well, you admit it there, and you contradict yourself over and over again with it, dude. It's like, how are we to believe anything you say? You know what I mean? This is why Dustin Nunn is just a complete joke, and it's just so obvious to why he's a joke that it's like, it's more obvious that, Dustin Nunn is clearly just bullshitting around with us than, having to look outside to see if it's raining out. That's how, stupid he is. And it's funny how me at 22 years old can get a place of my own, get a new job, all in, less than a month. Yet this motherfucker can't even get a job in 10 years. Or 10 plus years, since he was 18. Like, it's been, I don't know, I'm not gonna do the math on how long, but it's been, like, way longer than enough for you to find a fucking job. And he makes excuse after excuse. Oh yeah, Biden's president, that's why I don't have a job. Well, you didn't have a job when Trump was president either, or when Obama was president, so that's not a good enough excuse, bud. That's the dumbest excuse fucking ever. Like, I just don't understand Dustin Nunn. I don't understand his mentality of, oh yeah, I'm just gonna bullshit around with people and admit that I don't have a job and haven't had one since I was 18, yet I'm just gonna make excuses. It's like, and he says people are getting into his personal life, and it's like, you make this other people's business when you put it out on the internet, dude. You've been putting this stuff out on YouTube and whining about it for fucking how long now, when you didn't have to. You don't have to respond to, your critics. You really don't, especially in the way that you do. It just makes you a target for more of it, and you don't realize that. It's like, dude, you're just a moron. Like, you don't know how to handle the public eye, clearly. Especially with, the amount of spaz attacks you've had in reaction to people, criticizing you in any way, shape, or form. It's clear that you're not made for the internet, so just leave it, dude. And if you are leaving it, good. Like, maybe then you're finally gonna get bored enough with your time just being like, maybe, just maybe, I don't know, get a job. Like, do something, dude. I get having a minimum wage job. I've been there, dude. I was there for 4 whole years after I got out of high school, but man, at least I accomplished something, unlike this idiot who's literally accomplished nothing since he got out of high school. And it goes to show a lot about how much of a winner he is. Dustin Nunn is just such a winner. Such a winner, literally any chick would smash because he's such a winner. But in all honesty, good riddance with the fucking potato-looking Humpty Dumpty motherfucker. I'm glad he's gone. I hope he stays gone and, gets bored enough to where he actually does something with his life like he should have been doing, this whole time since he was 18. Like, and the videos he uploads are literally some of the most just worst produced, just uninformed, idiotic takes I think I've ever seen on this website. And they're not based on any sort of fact, they're not based on any sort of nuance or anything like that. They're all just him talking out of his ass, making the religious card, as an excuse towards him being bigoted, stuff like that, or, complaining about, oh yeah, Vince McMahon this, or just minor inconveniences in the world that don't even fucking matter, like, oh, my mouse is broke, this thing sucks. It's like, dude, nobody gives a single fuck. Your videos suck. Your videos are terrible. Like, you literally can't go 5 seconds without making a drawn-in breath, and I get, I, have a little bit of speech issues at times, I'll have those times where I have to redo takes, but dude, you literally can't go 5 seconds without having to do a long drawn-in breath before your next sentence, and you last like 5 seconds doing that. Like, your videos suck, dude. Your videos are terrible. They're boring. They're garbage. And they're hateful. They're just terrible. Like, literally, like -5 out of 10 I'd rate his, -100 out of 10 I'd rate his videos. They're that awful. I mean, you could say my videos are awful, but dude, this guy's videos, how do you get that bad unless you just give -50 fucks? Like, how do you get that bad, dude? Along with just the bigotry, the ignorance, the uninformed just garbage he spews in like every video he makes. Like, fuck this idiot. And I hope he does learn, dude. It's about time he does learn. He's what, like 35 years old almost going on now, I think, or something like that. Like, dude, it's about time for you to grow the hell up, and I hope that's what you fucking do. Good riddance. Good riddance with the dirt potato. This, we don't no longer have to deal with some just loser 35-year-old man that does nothing besides make bigoted, dumb videos, or just videos of the most uninformed garbage that are produced like how a 5-year-old would make a video, okay? We no longer have to deal with that anymore, which, good riddance, dude. Like I said, good fucking riddance. Most of us are glad to see you gone, especially when your videos, when the dislike bar still existed, this guy would get like literally over 100 dislikes compared to like 9 likes on some of his videos. And it's like, yeah, it goes to show about how popular your videos are, dude. It's like, goes to show how good your videos are. And I mean, some people will abuse the dislike button, yes, but with this guy, he got all sorts of backlash for what he did, and rightfully so. He spews bigoted, ignorant garbage on a daily basis, or just uninformed bullshit where he has no idea what he's talking about and executes it in the worst possible fashion, the most unprofessional fashion ever, and just thinks he's God or something. And, you know, it's like, that's not true. Your parents may have told you that, Dustin, but the rest of the world doesn't have to think so. No one's obligated to think you're a total winner, dude. In fact, most of us out there don't think you're a winner. You're a fucking idiot. So, you know, my advice to Dustin is, dude, get a job. Get a job, do something with your life. And maybe, just maybe, you know, pay your parents back some of that money. I'm not saying, you know, you have to, but maybe you should pay your parents back at least a little bit of money for mooching off of them for how fucking long, dude. Seriously, I'm not kidding. You know, but like I said, good riddance to the dirt potato Humpty Dumpty asshole. You know, I hope he stays, you know, gone and maybe actually learns how the real world works. So, yeah, it was fun, you know, making videos on him because, you know, he just makes himself such an easy target, but, you know, maybe he'll learn. Maybe this will be his fucking lesson to get out there and do something with his life. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video with this because I've been going on about it for a while now and I don't want this video to be too long, but yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace.